I love this estimate, thanks. Next up, I'm just going to go over who I see. Broke into the league last year. We should have had him here in Kansas City a couple weeks ago because he's a Wisconsin native, but now he lives out in warmer weather. Alec Marsh. Next up is a lefty that I'm so excited to see get back onto the mound this year because April was amazing. Don County John came up and started getting closer and closer. Let's put in the southpaw Chris Bruder. And I'm going to save for last two guys that were not in this organization a year ago, or even at the start of the season last year, and two guys that were among the best in baseball American League throughout the latter part of last year. So first and foremost, I want to bring in a guy that the Royals traded with Philadelphia to get, and in September, he was perfect. He didn't give up a run, closed out big games against the Smiths. Let's bring in Big James McCarthy, a.k.a. General. The guy that came over and trained from Texas for a role as Chapman, and then went out there and Salvi says the best trade. And Chapman, you know you would. Don't you confess with Chapman? Chapman getting old, he says. Chapman getting old. Chapman got a ring, that's what Chapman got. And we got left-hander Cole Reagans. I don't really know where to start, but I kind of do because way back many years ago, before he was even in the big leagues, I met Salvador Perez and walked up to me in spring training for an interview. And I remember the exact words. He said to me, "Easy question, sir. Easy question, sir." And then he started stealing my microphone. So, Salvi, welcome back for year number 14, I believe, when the Kansas City Royals. Thank you. Thank you for the support. We're getting better than that. I think we're going to make it to the playoff again. Okay? Before I go down the line here, we can go down the line. But we can go down. I just want to let everybody know that there's never a bad day with Salvi, but he's a little extra feisty today. He got some good energy going today, right? Like even more than usual. No. I'll ask one of them, because this will play well in Kansas City. Who's the most famous contact you have in your phone, and when did you last text him? The best quarterback in the world, Patrick Mahomes. You gonna call him before the Super Bowl? All right, let's move on. I don't know if that's the question we're talking about. Anyway, Brady Singer, this is his first off season as a father. And you're coming back, I look up and down the line here, you've got more experience in the Royals uniform than any of these other guys. What do you think now about this group and some of the other names like Seth Lugo and Michael Walker that have come and help this rotation? I didn't see your older. Alec, you broke into the big leagues last year and you pitched in some big moments. And I think any of us that watch this game that they'll never play at the level that these guys do, I think we understand it's challenging getting out there and figuring this out, especially when you're doing it for the first time. I'm curious, getting your feet wet last year, what did you learn in the big leagues?
I think just being out there and being guys so easy. You don't really know what they do as you do it for. Never guys themselves. You great improvements and stuff. Know that you can pitch there and get better.
remember just standing by the dugout in San Francisco. That was our first road trip last year, and looking and saying, man, this dude, he's dominating basically in his hometown, family there in the front row. And you can't control what happens with all this Tommy John stuff. I'm curious what the last number of months have been like for you, if you're now finally seeing that light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, it's definitely not easy being injured from the time to get it. But, you know, to go on and on like that, like you said, with the family stands, playing this game on the real process, it's very important. But, you know, rehab is a slow process, it's a long process. Your goal, obviously, you go through it, Sal's been through it, similar around that time. So it's a long process. But I'm just starting to feel this year, but I look forward to returning to some good season.
So we'll see at some point, and just stick to that progress. James, let's go down to you. We talked to James this afternoon. We were doing interviews upstairs, and by no means did I come up with this name, because if you have the last name MacArthur, it just seems like you should be the general, right? And I was relieved when James said, yeah, I like that one. So we're calling him the general on TV, and he certainly looked like the general in September. I think it was like 16 in the third innings or something, and no runs allowed and saves, and Jordan Alvarez couldn't hit against him. I mean, it was amazing to watch. James, tell me about your experiences in the big leagues and what you learned last year. You broke in, and it wasn't the debut you probably envisioned, but it was a debut, and by the end you were closing for the team.
Super thankful and excited to be here. I think the biggest takeaway from the losses is that everyone's been great. And just like, where to go. The guys on the team have been telling Sappy and welcome me and after a tough game, I think about it was cool.
On the rocks, it really was. I think it's a reminder that every one of these guys have different journeys. There's no exact formula, and things come up, whether it be Tommy John or whether it be a man, whatever it is. Paul, for you didn't start the year looking to be the American League pitcher of the month in August, I think it was, with the Kansas City Royals. How could you have thought about that? But you start the year in Texas, and you end up here in that trade. Tell me what that experience, the second half of last year for you was, going from bullpen for a while in Texas to big time starter with the Royals.
Yeah. It was kind of came out of nowhere.
Two of you guys on the end real quick, because Chris and Alec and Brady and Salvi